Okay, so welcome back to Web Gaming Central, everyone, and we are here back in our Sandbox region this time, and we've achieved the airport to its full completion in our solo region. If you haven't seen that, go take a look at the last video, not the last video, but the latest video, which is video number 29, and you'll see the completion of the airport there. I want to get this done too, but did we start our let's take a around the world trip here to see if we at least started the other ones. Now we should at least have done that, although I take that back because I don't know if I researched everything at the university, probably where I should have went. So for now, let me just see, did I actually start anything? No, that's a big no. This one will benefit workers, shoppers, students. Definitely don't want to put, well, at the same time, it really won't matter so much because, well, actually, yes, this is one we want to build here, so I'll get that one started here. Let's go over here. So at least get it started, you know, and I think I have to research the other ones. Yeah, duh. Oh my goodness. You know, sometimes, guys, I don't know. Maybe it's sleepiness. Maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know. I have no answers for that, but I didn't think of this. Yeah, it just showed me in that little pop-up that I can't build the other one. So let's actually take a trip to our education city. This is Cottonwood Forest. That's not the education city. Willow Woods is. Okay, and so here we go. This is our university. We are researching the solar great farm. Let's speed up time a little bit, and nope, didn't mean to do that. It's good to kind of make a stop here. Did I lower taxes? I think I did. Yes, it did. Probably not as low as it could have went, but here's the problem. If the update does penalize me for, but this is not a community only, right? I'm sorry, not a residential only city, so right, that's why I'm not suffering any penalties here. At least not that I know of. But buildings are still growing, and they also took away the full effect of the lowering of taxes, so I think that played a part. Let's see where we are. They're still 24 because it's not school hours. Alright, so I guess what I'll do, guys, instead of waiting for that, I'll do that at a different time because that can be a little bit boring. So let's actually come out of here. First, I want to see this. Yep, it shows the same thing for the most part. Okay. Alright. This is the city the second last city over here that we have yet to build. So I'm going to go over here. And I was reading the comments and I saw a suggestion to make a circular, like a one road where there's no intersections of any kind whatsoever. So one road throughout the entire city and see how that works. So I guess we'll do a little experiment in this city. You know what though? I love the way this is made. I almost want to make a beautiful city out of this. But tell you what, I'll do that. I'll save that city for last. The other city that I have is over here, Washtub Fields. Yeah. Anyway, I'll try the circular city here. Not so much circular, but the single road city here. We have oil area that we can extract from, so I'm going to actually put oil in this city. But I am going to try this, and hopefully it works. Really don't see why it wouldn't, but we're gonna take the suggestion as it did get voted high. So as it got voted high, let's see. Now I'm not sure if I fully understood everything that was requested, like as far as how to do the city around. Get those guidelines off there. But I think I have an idea as to what was meant by that. I do believe this is partially what that was. Could be wrong, could be terribly wrong. Okay. So this is where I start to know, I think I know exactly what he was mentioning here. Just kind of keep going without stopping. Though this will be a very interesting situation because these guys are not... Oh, come on, give me a turn. Whoa, whoa! Why is he acting like that? Okay. There you go. Do that. Okay, so we have this, which we'll need to make another turn. Just gotta be a little bit more disciplined here with the street. Alright, I think I understand them fairly clearly on what was desired, and so we're gonna actually try this. This is absolutely weird, though, I will say. But you never know. I bet you. How much do you want to bet this city has absolutely no traffic? Absolutely zero. You know, unrealistic designs for the win. Efficient, unrealistic designs for the win. And I did say I was never going to say that again. And here I go, saying that load of foolishness again. That's awesome. Gotta love me. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's keep it going. Roads, roads, and more roads. Oh god. Okay, yeah. That was excellent. Okay, so how is this gonna actually... This is gonna be one interesting city. Alright, so here we have it. No intersections. We're going to slap traffic right in the teeth. Alright, so traffic, you better have an answer for me, buddy. Now what would be totally hilarious is if traffic was worse with this setup. I tell you what, the commute home for some of these people, I am going to be sadistic a little bit and build a house right in the middle of the map here, and then put all the jobs at the very entrance of the city. I think that'll be great. Sims will be cursing me out in this little digital world. Tell you what, let's go ahead and get that curve like that and end the road right there. Guys, there you go. Weirdness wins the day, as I almost said the foolish phrase again. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and let's get our oil here so we can make a penny or two or three. This is a terrible place for that. You know, it would have been nice if I would have left a good spot for this, but of course I decide to choose the hard way. There we go. This should work. This should work wonderfully. Alright, give me this. Give me this. Give me a road. That's cool. Oh, that's an intersection. Let's not do that. Oh no. Somebody call the cops. Alright, can we do that? Can we do that? No, we can't do that. I can't do that. Let's try that. That, my friends, we can do. One thing. Oh shoot. Oh bugger. You know, but first let's just throw a few more of these down. Can I get one there? I guess we'll do with that. You know what? I can actually edit this road to make life a little bit easier for me. Okay. Let's edit the road. Let's go ahead and bulldoze. This way, I'll give myself a little more room. Bingo, guys. That's better. Now I can give myself that road I so coveted. Whoopsie! Don't want to do that! No, we don't. No intersections. That is a no-no for this city. A big no-no. No-no. Alright, so we only need 3 more, so I don't know why I did all that extra stuff there. Oh, well, I guess now I do. know why I did all that extra stuff, but we can get rid of the excess. Oh, right. Maybe we should have did that, but thank you. Don't know why I bulldozed it in the first place. Anyway, we do have places around that we can buy this stuff from, so I'm not going to build our own. Just buy it. Who cares? Who cares anyhow? Whoopsie doodles. Okay, back in. Now, here's the fun part. Let's figure out how we want to zone this, because guess what? How we do that, it's going to go around the world. Around and around and around. Okay, so we don't want to do that, but what we do want to do is carefully place this. So let's actually be a little strategic and realistic as we possibly can be. Jobs, right? I tell you what, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna go just like this. Houses, shopping, work. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with this. Back to shopping, back to homes, homes and more homes, though these won't develop on the outside there, and that's good. Let's go back to commercial. 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 Then back to jobs. Pollution, we don't care, we don't care, we don't care. Back to commercial. More commercial there. Back to homes. Homes, homes, and more homes. Shallant way. Actually, let's go back to commercial. There's commercial there, commercial there, commercial there, and then back to our industry. Alright, righty. And then we'll do back to commercial. Commercial. Right there. Back to homes, home there. And we'll actually mimic now. A little mimicking going on. Why not? Why not? Why not? I say. Homes or jobs. Employment. Back to commercial, which now we have too much commercial. In fact, what I'll do for that, I'll put a little commercial in here, and that'll be our last bit of commercial. No, that's a bad idea. Home should be on the inside of there, so I'll find an outside spot for it, maybe right here. Because maybe, who knows, we may have high wealth in there somewhere. Or not, because they have this big old oil well right there, so I don't know. But anyway, let's get back to this, and now we're going to actually, well, see, they can't go across the street unless they walk through the forest. Because there's no intersection. But I am going to go ahead and do a lot of residential. Then we're going to go back to jobs. You know, it probably would have been a good idea because these guys cannot travel across the street, you know, to go solve their shopping desires. So let me give them some more of this. Alright, and now let's go back to just a little bit of commercial. Sake of these guys. Give these homes. Homes, 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 more homes. And then finalize it there and take this around. Which at this point I could have definitely just did that. So there you have it, guys. And we have a big racetrack here. And the race is on. Guys, this is definitely an interesting setup. Okay, anyway. What do we need? Let's actually throw in a school. I guess. Well, before we do that, let's throw in the garbage. Yeah, why not? This is going to be a lot of interesting fun. Alright, good suggestion. I might as well go ahead and say that because I think this is interesting. And I am going to put the... This is where it's going to be very interesting for sure because these guys are going to have a field day. Let me see what I have zoned there. Okay, good. a field day trying to keep up with fires and whatnot. And you know, I'm gonna actually just throw the police and health stations right next door. Police station can go right over here. Thank you, please do that. Alright, let's come in here. Let's throw down this. Might as well just do everything. This is the Sandbox region anyway, so there's no need to be frugal. Spend, 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 spend. Cash, 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 cash. Okay, that's done. Let's come over here and totally wreck that person's development plans. Oh, that would be interesting. You know what? I'm just gonna go across the street because it would be hilarious to put the other fire truck over there. Then again, that might be beneficial. In fact, it will, because it would allow them to travel from because otherwise they have to go all the way around to get to this part of town. Could I have gotten away? Nope, not that far back. Okay. Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. We're good. Okay, so done with that one. Now we have a bill the size of Texas. Whoa, I can't place any of that. Definitely interesting. So I can't have... Okay, I'll tell you what, let's bulldoze that thing, because I don't want that problem. Give me a little bit of space there, because apparently this guy is a little touchy. He wants to have a little room, a little elbow room. Place that there. Charms, I suppose. We could put that there. Put that there. I don't see why not. Put that there. I don't see why not. Right there. Alright, guys. I think we are not quite good yet. Let's go ahead and put a school way out or in here. Let's see what the zone is like. Alright. Throw it in there. But you know what? Honestly, I really don't know what zone is what, so I'm just going to try to keep it in the green. There we go. Okay. Here, 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 and here. Of course, I don't know where the zones are, so I am more than sure I have a bus stop or two looking at a smokestack, but that's okay, you know? Smokestack guys may want to go back to elementary school. Anyway, okay, this is the part. I'll tell you what, let's just throw that right there. I don't mind. Okay, mass transit apparently might be a little helpful here. I do shuttle bus. Why not? Shuttle bus, one there, one there. And we're gonna actually lower the taxes, guys. We're gonna let it rip and see how this city develops and see how interesting this will be, because it is weird. It is definitely weird. Okay, let's go ahead and place these stops. One there. Park and ride at the beginning of the city, most likely. Okay, come on, just place already. Okay, so apparently I have something going on in the background because... Oh, there we go. Just came back for a quick second. Then it died out again on me, and that's okay. I'm used to my computer acting a little bit picky. But this is definitely funny. Okay, there we go. Most of it is covered, not all of it. Who cares? So, there's no U-turn. So, I know the most fun part is going to be how some of the trucks like to, you know, fully hit intersection before they turn around. That's going to be entertaining, to say the least. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit full speed. After I lower taxes. Okay, now we're back to 30 frames, which we lost for a second. You know, they said Okay, bingo. Let's hit that. Not that button. This button. Oh, look at there. It's really a race now, guys. Who's winning? There's too many cars on the road. Alright, so let's see what the demand is like. Ooh. Did all the tweaking change how fast these guys? Then again, they really never developed that very fast, so I don't think that's the case. But I will take this layer off and just watch. So we're gonna see now, guys, if this thing is gonna develop the way it should. Oh, I forgot. We need a trade depot, for which I will put very close, because otherwise they'll never get there. Ever. And I'm running out of cash rather quickly, because we just built an entire city. Say, my cheat code's not working. Oh, let's go ahead and place this here. Place this here. Place this here. Bingo. Alright, and I bet you that was what the problem was. Storage is full. I knew it. Alright. And it has an 18-month production. That's one thing I didn't do. Shame on me. Shame on me. Oh, I forgot to do that. How dare I do such things? Okay, so we have it going full speed. Let's now put our hands together and pray that these come to our city. Okay, let's actually first go to 0. And why do I keep speaking with this pseudo accent? I have no idea. It's a habit. Though I could sound country. But, well, you know, I probably suck at that too. But anyway. Nonetheless, we are rolling in the simoleons. Let's roll in some more. Okay, so come on, Sims. Come on. Bust up in the joint. Come on. Do better than that. Sims don't like me. They don't like me. You know, come on, Sims. Really? It's like high demand for all of them, and they're still just... I have 825 Sims in my Sim. Okay. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. I'll tell you what I'll do. I did that already, though. I totally killed the taxes and the profits. So why wouldn't they want to come to my city? What's wrong with these guys? Of course you want to ship your freight. Of course. Then let's allow you to ship your freight. But first, let's see where you're located so I don't bulldoze over you. You know what, though? I'm going to place it here. But not over the people that need to use it. Genius me. Actually, let's throw them over here. Perfect place, right? I guess I just don't care about my Sims. That is bad for business. These people work hard to pay their taxes, and I'm being mean to them. I think that's more like how things are in the real world. So I guess I'm not really doing too much different, huh? Oh, let me stop being unreasonable. Let's see, we have not enough shoppers. Of course, as always, we like the new buildings, and so why aren't you guys here if there are no problems on your side of things? Okay, so I guess Max has said, I'm tired of you guys building cities so easily, so let's make it hard. Update 2.0 says, screw you! Will not allow us to have a bunch of Sims flooding our gates. Though, I don't know. They're coming slowly, extremely slowly, but surely. Slowly but surely. Of course, they have no shoppers. You have no Sims. Yeah, no, you need workers. That's true. This is definitely some kind of a weird city, though, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. This is hilarious. Oh wow. And so he goes to turn around. That is awesome. It took him a year to get to the fight. Of course. I knew that was gonna happen. No doubt in my mind. The funny part is, I'm not even sure he came from there. If he came from there, that is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. Thing is, because it's an avenue, so they can't really, you know, turn around until they. Wow, that's going to cause problems. Oh my goodness. Storage is full, of course, because trade is slow. Oh, no it's not. It's just that I forgot to sell it. Yeah, okay. Way to go me. Once again, we are bosses. Yay. We have a fuel truck coming that's going to take a lap. Oh, jeez. Okay, so there we go. For no and absolutely no traffic problems. But there is people on the roads all day long. Wow, that has to be so aggravating to live here. Okay. Okay, good. Come. Wow, they do all that turning around. Okay, come on. Ooh, we have a murderer on the loose. We need more Sims around here. Come on, Sims, come on. After a murderous spree in Jugman Hills, a murderer slips over the border into Washtub Fields. Are the police prepared? Well, they better be. Probably not, though. No, they are. We have a huge police force here. In fact, let's take a look at those guys. Do their laps as well. It's just so bad. Wow. Okay. So there we go. There we have it, guys. We did something weird. I did take the advice, which had 20 votes, so 20 plus votes for me to try it out. So I went by that. But in the last city, guys, I'm actually gonna send us out of this region on a creative note. I'm going to try to build a very nice city over there. No specialization, just you know. Okay, can we get a fire truck to respond? Yeah, so much for being ready to. Wow. Wow. Maybe that has to do with their range. Yeah. Wow, dude. Well, anyway. Yeah, so in the last city, we're going to actually do something interesting as best we can. Wow, he has to turn around. Oh my god. I can see why that makes sense, but I wonder if I had just a regular street, if he would have actually turned around before finishing that lap. Anyway, I'm gonna... this is a very short, it's about 30 minutes, but we built... And I'm back. That was a huge yawn, by the way. Wow. Anyway, we built this city, very quick city, actually. Yeah, so let's do a little bit of a, you know, just a close-up, I guess. And then we'll actually end this video, and then we'll, in the next video, which will be this, either the last video or the second last video of this region. No, actually it won't, because we have to get those great works up. So we have a few more videos, quite a few more videos to go in this region until it's completely complete. If that sounds right to you. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. But as of right now, we're gonna watch these guys do their laps. Yeah, very interesting city. So thanks for the suggestion. please keep doing those suggestions, because I will do another Sandbox region if that's what you guys want. I will be watching how much you guys are interested in it, though, because if there's not enough interest, I can actually start another series of some sort, or give more time to one of the series that are already going on. So if you guys are very passionate about this one, please show me, and that way I'll keep doing it without doubt. And then again, at the same time, it doesn't require you to do a lot to show me that, because yeah, I just want to make sure that the interest is still there. One thing about my channel that I want you guys to know, I am very interested in building my channel up to be a big channel. That is the idea, and I think it's worth trying. Without not so much trying, forget the word try, we just do. But outside of that, I want you guys to always know that my first passion is gaming, first and foremost, and as a result, it's a passion for doing this, period, regardless of the views, regardless of the whatever else you can think of that would help a YouTube channel. But guys, again, that's why I always say thank you, because it's not so much that you have to do what you do, that you have to watch them, but you're interested in watching them, so that's why you watch them, I'm sure. But even still, I want to say thank you, and that's why I create the videos, because you guys like to watch them, so I find enjoyment in that. So I do it for that reason primarily. The second reason is because it's a growing channel, and it's a very good channel in my opinion, and I am definitely committed 125% and more to this channel. So guys, thanks again. Please don't forget to check out the website. We'll always be updated continually, and let me know your thoughts. Hit me with your comments. There's also some comment sections on the website, so if you want to contact me there, or leave a few comments there, that'll be great. So guys, thanks so much for watching. We're coming back in the next video to probably come back here and see if we can grow this city a little more. If not, we'll just go ahead and jump to the last city and build that one as a legitimate city, and then we're gonna get to those great works and then move on to another region for the sandbox. So guys, thanks so much again, and I'll see you in the next video.